hungry. You hungry?
Are you kidding?
No, really, I'm hungry. Huh?
You're strange, you know that?
What's so funny? I was a little hungry after.
After?
Yeah, after.
I noticed.
Yeah?
I noticed a lot of things. Like, I noticed you're kind of shy about some things.
I'm shy? Me?
Okay, I'm hungry. Give me a bite.
What? You want the whole thing? I'll just make another. Sure know how to work up a guy's appetite, huh? Oh, that's very funny.
What's this eating thing? I mean, you just finished being all romantic and passionate. Everything went as you had imagined it would go. And you're ready to talk, share your feelings with this guy you supposedly love. And he gets up to eat a sandwich. I mean, did I miss something here? I mean, my mother never told me about this. And certainly they never show in the movies about some guy getting up to eat a cheese sandwich after this most memorable experience. I mean, just because I want to have a connection with this guy I'm sharing my physical being with doesn't mean I didn't like it.
Hey, she was a writer.
Hardly.
No, it was great. Funny, too.
Right on, thanks.
I am sorry we ran out of time. I think the class would benefit from hearing the rest of it.
They ran out of here as fast as they could.
Well, maybe you struck a nerve. I'd say that's a sign of a pretty good play.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, you kept it simple, the two monologues triggering each other back and forth. It's good stuff. You might even have a shot at that scholarship you're trying for. As a matter of fact, Karen, Brandon, come on back a minute. Sheena needs a public performance of her play to make it eligible for the scholarship. How would you two like to perform it?
Sure.
I guess so, sure. Why not?
And you won't be embarrassed? But there's some pretty heavy stuff to say.
So that's reality. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I feel I know that Billy character already.
Are you guys sure?
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's go for it.
Great.
Hi, guys.
So? Sauce? So what?
So how would you feel in his shoes?
Well, they wouldn't fit. What? It's a joke.
Listen to this part, guys. It's so much easier than to come out and say, yes, Dad, I'm having sex, and I'm not doing it because I'm being forced or pressured into anything. I'm doing it because I enjoy it.
You have to say that?
No, it's the girls' part.
Great, so my sister gets to say that. Much better.
Peter, why are you so uptight?
Yeah, Pete, you don't be such a tight ass.
Hey, the whole school's talking about it. You get to the part about the cheese sandwich.
Oh, you mean where the Judy character talks about the guy eating the cheese sandwich right after they...
Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Hi, guys. So what are you guys reading?
It's a play. Sheena wrote it.
Really? Yeah, she always talked about doing something like that. So what's it about?
Basically, it's about sex.
So we know it's not about you.
you mad?
I'm not mad. Really, I'm not.
I want to be with you too. I just wanted to go over the play before rehearsal after school tomorrow.
Sheena, I told you, school is cool. I understand, you know. Look, I'm gonna go and get some Metalworks tickets for tomorrow. What do you think?
That'd be wicked.
Okay. So what's your play called, anyway?
If men had periods.
Really, what's your play called?
If she catches you, you're gonna look like an idiot. Still talking to me. All right, this play. How can you be sure it's not about me? I mean, we went out for a year.
Oh, is there something you haven't been telling us?
Michael would have told us.
Okay, the special. Bon appetit.
Thanks, Brad. What? You never seen a cheese sandwich before? Huh?
Well, what if she thinks I'm just using her for sex? I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to do it, but that's not the only thing. I like girls. I try to treat them with respect, but I just don't know where the line of respect is.
Can we stop here for a minute? Is that okay?
It's your play.
Okay, great. See, I was just thinking that maybe you're taking it a little too serious.
What, is it supposed to be funny?
Well, no, not funny like ha-ha. It's not hilarious or anything, but Billy's really uncomfortable talking about this stuff, right? So the only reason he's doing it is because he feels it's really important.
But he's afraid of what everybody else will think.
Exactly, you got it.
Good stuff. I think that embarrassment, and especially that really intense self-awareness, is where the humor in this piece... Yes, Catherine?
The secretary says that the principal wants to talk to you right away.
Okay, I'll be right down. You guys keep going. Karen, go back to that first speech we were working on. I'll be right back.
Top of page 3. Seriously, will he like me afterwards? What if he realizes that I really don't look like Cindy Crawford with all my clothes off?
Will he think less of me afterwards? What if my legs aren't shaved? What do I say? Excuse me, give me like 10 minutes?
Okay.
If you only want me...
Yeah,
Look, I'm not done yet.
Hey, come on, you're not gonna be. Now, how many of these are floating around?
I don't know, it's pretty hot stuff.
Okay. We're almost through this. Let's get to the end. Okay, that was cool. Very intense. I really like the idea of imagining if a guy had a period. Crazy.
I just spoke with the principal.
He doesn't like the play.
Actually, Sheena, he won't allow it to be performed.
What? That's crazy.
What do you mean? He banned it?
Those weren't his words, but essentially...
Why?
According to him, it's been refused a performance in this school on the grounds that it's unsuitable for teens.
But it's about teens.
That's his final word, Sheena. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
No. When I say original paint, I say it as a definite plus. I mean, there's no quickie, second-rate paint job here. And a little bit of rust that you do see, well, that comes honestly. Nobody has just slapped on a quick, excuse me a second. Is that the play?
That's it.
Well, there's not much there, is there?
Well, maybe it's about your sex life after all.
You're a funny guy, Pete.
Hey, it was harder for me to get my hands on that than you think. The principal just banned it. Said it was obscene or something.
Really? Hey, just take your time. I'll be in my office.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to stay late. I have an appointment to meet with the principal at 5:30. He's making me wait till 5:30.
What happened?
They're saying we can't do my play, man. I'm gonna make them tell me why to my face.
I think it's pretty obvious why.
Excuse me?
Well, this is a school, right?
So?
So, I mean, fairly young kids were gonna see this.
Where did you get that?
What, it's all over the school like wallpaper. Donnie showed me this. Look, all I'm trying to say is that maybe some kids shouldn't be allowed to see this.
You were doing it by the time you were Donnie's age, and so were a lot of other kids. I don't see why we always have to attach all this false morality to a very natural, normal thing.
You mean sex, right?
Oh, I forgot. You don't mind doing it. You just don't want to talk about it.
No, look, maybe I don't want my sex life all over the place.
Your sex life?
Oh, come on, Sheena. You're gonna try and tell me you didn't write about me?
Do you know how many guys have said something like that so far? And it's not because I've slept around with half the school, because I haven't. So maybe it's just because there's a little bit of truth in this play. And if there is, then maybe these people should have seen it. Whether you like it or not.
Outraged. That's the only word for it. I'm outraged, Pete.
Really, I didn't see what the principal was so freaked about.
Well, that's exactly my point. This isn't obscene. Banning this play is a clear-cut case of censorship, pure and simple.
Hang on, Mike. You're not gonna get Sheena back. She and Kirk are...
Whoa, hey. Kirk has nothing to do with this. Now, I'm dead serious here, Pete. They have no right to do this, and I'll go to the media.
Mike, why don't you check with Sheena first, huh? Mike, don't do this.
So how's Sheena taking it? You know, Sheena, she's in fighting with the principal right now. If she can't get him to change his mind, she's out $1,000 she might have won from the scholarship. That really sucks.
So it's her own school who's taking away her chance for a better education.
Unless the play gets performed somewhere else.
Like maybe the community center.
Exactly.
Think we could convince Al?
Who the hell does he think he is?
He said he gave it careful consideration, but he had to put the interest of the general school population over that of one student. So basically, I'm getting screwed so no one else has to be subjected to my evil sex play.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could get a petition going.
I'm not in the mood for this.
Hey, do you want me to stick around?
No, I can handle it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hi. You weren't home, so I figured you'd be here.
What is it, Michael?
Yeah, hey, listen, we don't have much time because I booked you on CKLG at 7 o'clock.
CKLG?
Yeah, the radio station.
Yeah, I know it's a radio station, Michael. Do you mind telling me what the hell you're talking about?
The play. See, censorship is an instant page one story. See, if you want to get the word out, we have to get out there and we have to talk to everybody who's...
Michael, you're doing it again. You cannot expect to come barging into my life unasked and start making plans for me.
But they can't ban your play, Sheena. If we let them do that, then what's next? They're gonna start banning everything, right?
Why do I think you're doing this for another reason?
I admit, my first instinct was to defend you. Okay, shoot me. I mean, I got that male ego thing happening just like the next guy, all right? But I read the play, and it's good, and it's worth fighting for. So it just so happens that a guy at LG is a close personal friend of mine.
Marie got a postcard from Jason this morning. He's coming home next week. Semester break or something.
Great, it'll be good to see you.
Hey, you guys know anybody who wants to buy some expensive Metalworks tickets?
What, Sheena couldn't make it?
No, she's too busy with her stupid play.
I thought it was pretty good. Principal needs to wise up. I mean, sex is a big part of everybody's life.
Yeah, everybody's. Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, don't be nervous.
You're the one that's making me nervous, Michael.
Sorry. Yeah, hey, radio's easy, so, just be yourself.
Well, you really didn't have anyone else in mind.
Right. Good. Sheena, I just wanted you to know that I'm kind of glad that this all happened. I mean, part about us being able to talk and everything.
Me too. So, you really liked my play, eh?
Liked it? Look, hey, it speaks to our times.
Oh, let's not go overboard.
No. It's like, when I read it, it was like I was reading about myself. You and me. But, maybe I was.
Michael.
Come on, Sheena. You can tell me. I'm Billy, right? Except for the sex part, I know.
Get out.
Sheena, look, I'm just saying that...
Before I scream, Michael.
Yes, he does. Yes, that's right.
Okay, but what about that line?
The station. They're ready for you.
You go on right after the commercial.
Thanks.
Seriously, half price. Come on, this is a gift.
Really not into metal.
Well, this is your opportunity to check it out at a bargain price. You'll love it.
No thanks. Brian! Hey, Brian! Turn on CKLG.
What for?
Just do it.
Hey, if Sheena comes around here, you tell her I'm looking for her, okay?
All right. Hey, you might want to hear this.
Whether or not I'm personally sexually active isn't the issue here.
Is it just because it's about sex?
Yeah.
Well, if they would allow my play to be performed, you could figure that out for yourself.
I'll take that as a yes, then.
Look, some teenagers have sex. I mean, not everybody. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they should. But if my school will not allow this play to be performed, it's just because they don't want to think about it. They'd much rather pretend that it just doesn't happen.
And you're saying it does?
I'm saying wake up. Not only does it happen, it needs to be talked about. I mean, there's stuff like safe sex and AIDS that are life and death issues for all of us. And if anyone's going to be having sex, they need to be aware. And that means everybody.
Okay, wait a minute. I gotta stop you there, Sheena. I mean, I've got a sister a little younger than you, and, I really don't think...
You would be surprised.
Sheena, don't say that. I'm not ready to deal with that stuff.
See what I mean? Maybe she is. My point is, we cannot go around trying to control people's needs because of our own views. I mean, you're doing the same thing as the school. You're crossing your fingers and hoping that it just doesn't happen.
Well, I would have trouble dealing with it if she admitted it to me, though.
That's because we attach all this mystery and this moral propriety to something that doesn't have to be that big of a deal.
I better take a call and get me out of this. Hello, you're on the air.
I have a comment for the girl you have on your show.
Go ahead.
We used to have a name for girls like you.
Can you say this name on live radio?
I bet she can't say it at all.
I'm just saying we used to have a name. I'm too polite to say it.
I'm not so sure that Sheena would agree on the polite part. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I want to get a copy of the play to read. Are you really interested
You arranged this, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How come?
Because I know how much it means to her. And I guess she thought you did too.
Enough of that, callers. This isn't Diamond Day. Go ahead, line 3.
No, ma'am. I think the difference between your opinion and mine is that you have just been able to voice yours and mine has been censored. That is the difference.
See, that's the point. Sheena's play is worth doing.
I don't know. She's got a lot of dirty stuff in here.
Oh, please. It's not dirty. It's just honest.
Al, this is a community center, right? Well, this play is going to bring people in here, and isn't that what it's all about?
Okay, she goes on. One night, and that's it.
Yes. Oh, good.
Have we got time for one more caller? Hello, Kirk from Northwood. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something about all of this.
Well, go ahead, Kirk.
Well, first of all, I have read the play. And I just wanted to say something to all those people out there who are calling in and ragging in on Sheena, you know? I mean, this play is about real life. It's about,
relationships.
Hard to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah, well, important stuff usually is. And while sometimes it takes people with enough guts like Sheena.
Speak up for the rest of us. I just wanted to say that.
Thanks, Kirk.
Well, why don't we end on that note? Sheena, thank you very much for coming down. When we return, breast implants. Do they work? We'll talk about it after this break.
Hey, that was really nice, Kirk.
Yeah, that was no big deal.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
I'm glad you found your audience. A good play usually does.
Thanks.
I guess I owe you something of an apology. Perhaps I was too hasty in letting the principal pressure me into canceling your production.
Hey, it wasn't your fault the principal's not able to accept reality. The important thing is that you believed in me in the first place. Without your encouragement, I probably wouldn't have written the play at all.
All I did was give you a shove in the right direction.
I'm glad you did. Guess I better get out there, huh? Thanks.
You nervous?
If I open up my mouth and 1,000 butterflies fly out, you covered for me?
Come on, you'll be great.
You're pretty great already.
Yeah, right.
No, honest. I've really enjoyed doing this. With you, I mean.
Me too.
Thank you all for coming. I never expected to make such a big deal out of this. But I guess I believe in speaking my mind. This won't take up much more than 10 minutes or so of your time. So if you hate it, you won't have to suffer for long. But I hope you like it. Enjoy the show.
If men had periods, what are you kidding? Oh God, only in my dreams. Boy, would I have fun with that. That would be cool. First of all, they're so funny about the whole thing. I mean, they can't even say the word, let alone imagine going into a drugstore to buy tampons. I mean, for crying out loud, they have enough trouble going to a store to buy condoms, which is like a guy thing to do. Now, I couldn't imagine seeing them walk into a drugstore once a month to buy a simple box of tampons. And to save themselves embarrassment, they would probably order like a year's supply.